Hang in there. Alright. This place is finally starting to affect me. I've seen enough horror movies to know how to survive a simple ghost or two. These monsters keep getting faster and stranger. If only I could see the monsters more often. That'll probably happen eventually. Next! I like how the elevator rooms all have kitty support posters. That are blood, I guess. And now time for a Resident Evil style opening door, and behind the next door we find... Of course, a change of scenery. That wouldn't even scare me. In order to survive the house, I need to keep writing notes. I need to keep writing notes. I must do everything a central protagonist would and hope this is one of those stories. I've also got to try as hard as I can to not pick at any other notes I find, because I think that summons that tall man character. I got the reference. Pac-Man Mall need new arcade games. Let's go this way. I'm gonna keep on picking up notes. The tall man can come for me. I fought him a bajillion times. Maybe even a bajillion and one. Anyways, let's go through the next door. The same games. Spooky, you need to buy more variety of arcade machines. That's all I'm saying. Here we be. That was a hallway. I'll go to the right. I'll go and take another right. How many rides can you take in a facility? That's the question. How many elevators think is per floor if there's all these splits in the pathway? Well, here... yeah, I won't actually make me jump. Let's continue. I'm booking it. Slowing down because I ran out of stuff. And booking it. And slowing down because I ran out of stuff. It's my celery gauge. If I run out of celery, I'll never make it by. It's like Popeye with spinach, except it's celery because the spinach is copyrighted. Anyways, next. I like these twisty rooms that go around full 360s. That's a fancy chandelier. I'm not going to stand under in case it falls down. Is there? No? I'm going to stand under it, even though I said I wasn't going to. I was just tempted. Okay. To the left, to the left, to the right. Down the hallway. There you go. Oh, we got a flashlight now. Spoopy. Now we got different doors and everything. That one's locked. What do you think we're looking for with our spoopy flashlight? Think one of these stains on the wall will be readable? Oh, it's in Japanese. I can't read Japanese. Like a useless kitten. Let's go on to the next. Ooh, the shadows. I probably shouldn't look at them for too long. That's a velociraptor head. Mastery never came to class today. I hope she made it home okay. I'm going to assume I do not want to touch these shadowy things. No, they're slightly moving. That's copyrighted. Get that off of Steam. Oh, yep, they do attack. Maybe unsurprisingly. Look at these little anime doodles doing their little anime things. Moral of the story is don't touch shadows. I don't think you see anything of importance in here. Okay, from that way, so it's this way I'm going. I'm teacher of this classroom! Everyone's gotta listen to me! I'm the man with the flashlight, isn't it? Could it really be true? I thought the fairy tales about the ghost that eats children who sneak in after class was just to keep us from disobeying, but Matsuri is still missing. Or she could be died in another unrelated incident. It doesn't have to be that she was eaten by a spirit. It eats children. I'm not even a child anymore. I don't go to school, Mom! Okay, I just want to see her. I love her music, though. There's the floating ghost I've been waiting for. Hi, log. Can you see what I grow? Yes, I can. Who's to show? I shall run because there's no other way. It's a romantic flurry of lots of dreams. The music tells me I should go that way. Now it's a room full of pools, but the ghost can fly, so that's not really much of an obstacle. Well, here it is, the room I've been waiting for! The floating monster in a room that, yeah, we're waiting for this. I trust this way, it's usually this way. If not, I might be boned. I'm right. Look at that ghost come and do its ghostly things. Actually got me. I think we ran. I just wanted to look at it. No arcade machines? Whatever the case. Here we are. Twisty, turny, where will we end up next? Another brain jar. Let's say hi. One of these days you'll talk to me! They can't ignore me forever. Let's go this way. To the next. There's another one over there. Cute. Anyways. Yeah, we're almost around 200. We're almost 1/5 of the way there. Well, I still haven't died, so it appears I might be the protagonist, but I'm not entirely sure. I hope I'm not some side character that leaves notes for pointless exposition. Also, I found a strange computer that gave descriptions of the monsters, and it seems like they were called effective, based on how many people they kill. Yeah. A little lonely. Oh, that seems to be tell something deeper. Anyways, going on. That's a door, that's a door, that's a door. This is a door too, though. Oh, it's a looping room. 2 lefts. A forward. Is it a right? No. 2 lefts. A forward. Is it a forward? No. That means it's 2 lefts. A forward. And a forward? No, I got wrong. I got messed up in my head. Okay, so it's 2 lefts. A forward. Is there another left? There we go. I got confused in my head. Oh, another one. Forward, 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 forward. At least goes forward 3 times. And to the left, maybe? There you go. Little did I know there's gonna be 2 looping rooms. Over this way, it's a door. I think I both like and dislike how you can tell if there's something chasing you based on the music. On one side, if there wasn't any music, you wouldn't be able to tell that something was chasing you until you got hurt. On the other side, if, you know, the music lets you know when you're safe also, mostly. For the most part. Because the music could start at any time as well. So, you know, it is what it is. Oh, there's a note there. I think the effectiveness of the specimens is also somehow related to the souls of the people they kill somehow. Anyway, I'm just still alive and strong, but I feel like the inmost cave of my journey lies ahead. I wonder what the antagonist will look like. I hope they're cute. What if it's Spooky? I mean, it's her house. Maybe Spooky's got some tragic backstory. And Spooky's not actually the antagonist. Maybe somebody took Spooky's position. There was a ghost that was locked in a cage, I guess, thinking about it. Maybe Spoopy's the real Spooky. Spooky's actually just trying to spook people. Spoopy's trying to spook people. Very difference there. Let's go over this way. Going on through. It's a flashing light. I still like the lighting system that those give off. We're almost at 200. More looping rooms. Alright, so to the left. So another left. To the left. So it's at least 2 lefts. Is it forward? Is it forward again? I'm right. Alright. Still the same 2 arcade games. Get new video games. Next. Those rooms have too many doors. I'll take this one. It's random. At the end of the hall, we find the door. At the end of this hall, we find... I bet it's gonna be a jump scare. No, no jump scare? Alright. This is that monster we didn't see before, isn't it? Yeah, there it is. I didn't get to see it before. Hi, you. Made it. Geolabs. Save my game. Hang in there. I just realized I never had a mentor figure, trial, or leaving home scene. That means the story isn't following the archetypes making me a traditional hero, which means I can be killed off. Well, it was nice for a little while at least. Let's go. Gotta go deeper into the facility. Almost a 250. I love the door opening animations. I'm happy they don't have it on every door, but every once in a while is nice. I like the changes in the stack when you get through a whole area like that. There's that painting I saw earlier, just different wallpaper. Yeah, not much to see. Steel beams. You can walk behind them for some reason. I think it's gonna come out and swoop us a little bit early this time. They usually come about halfway through, I find. I think there's gonna be a floor eventually that we reach where it just attacks us immediately, though. It might be a little bit early. We're only like 1/5 of the way there. We're at room 207. Got, like 792 rooms to go. Nothing on any of the chairs. I hope that one of these carpets ends up being a trap sometime. Alright. Ooh. Very different. It's got a little bit of a static effect. It's a mental hospital. We all knew it was coming. The darkness is slowly consuming us now. I don't think our rituals will appease it much longer. How are we supposed to know this would happen? By not performing rituals to appease a spirit. That's broken. That's a shame. This looks very Silent Hill-esque. It's not really our fault. We just did what Mother has told us to do in this sort of situation. Dear Mother... That one's broken. How about these two? That one's broken. This is silent. All the doors are broken. Stained beds. Mother is not pleased with us, but how are we supposed to know that the girl wasn't pure? Now they're implying ritualistic Silent Hill doppelgangings. Aye. Is that Han Solo? Anyways. It is what it is regardless. Broken? Yeah, it's pretty broken. That one's just locked with a big old barricade. That one's broken. How about you? That one's broken. I wish there was less broken doors in the world. Now it's foggy, as if they're trying to say, this is not Silent Hill. This is not Silent Hill. I think staying in this room will hurt me. Can't go anywhere forward. It's just wanting a mother. I'll be your child. Maybe mother, actually. Let's go to the other side. Broken. Oh, those aren't doors. I got my hopes up for nothing. Here's a door. This area is really Silent Hill, I know. Oh, there's something that is not me coming at me. It's slow as molasses, though, so really whatever. He needs to put on pants. It's slow, so whatever. Oh, Jesus. That's a door, I think. Oh, it comes through doors, actually. Let me go this one, then. Okay, this is a pretty cool effect. I'll give it this. I wasn't expecting this, and it's cool. Anyways. Okay, I see a challenge. When the walls change, it's hard to tell where the door is. So we have like a little bit to look. March of the Walking Thing. You have to admit this is a pretty cool effect, though. I like how Mora's getting disordered by it. Let's go through here. That actually got me. Oh, twists and turns. To the right. Unfortunately, I just have to take the first door I see because the room's disorient pretty quickly. I want to make sure I can see where the door escape is. So this monster seems to have an effect making everything Silent Hill. It's kind of a cool effect. Let's go! On to the next. Well, we're just blazing by rooms because of this. We're almost at 250. I think it's gone. Let's go to number 3. So that monster is really slow, but disorients everything, so it's hard to tell what's what. And also looks cool. So let's move onward. It's almost always the right way, so I just go right. Oh, there's a note over there for once. It's finally happened. I said it was going to happen eventually, and it finally happened. A note was over there. Day 2. Food supply depleted. Water supply at 30%. Mental health deteriorating. Leaving notes behind to help others and mark where I've been. How do you guys think this game's going to end? When we get to like room 1000. Anyways. Onward. Here's the door out. I was making my way to room 250. I wonder if that mannequin thing. Whoa! That one got me. I seem to get scared by jump scares more when I'm caught in thought. 1. Okay, so 1, which means it must be 1, 1, 1. So da da da. Okay, so it'd be 1, 2, 1 left. There you go. Mrs. Spook. All spooky. Still need new video games though, spooky. Alright, into the next area. We've almost reached 250. I'm liking it so far, though there's a little bit of repetition to going through so many empty rooms. I understand why there's so many empty rooms. But, you know, it would be kind of nice if there was a little bit more. I'll go this way. They still get me. I mean, it's a surprise. They don't really scare me. It's more like they just kind of... They're a startle thing, obviously. Okay. So far, we know 3 enemies. At least 3 that we've encountered. There's a spider, who I assume can crawl on walls, but I haven't actually had that proven to me yet. We have the green thing that can make green slime to slow us down, I guess. We have floating... Oh, spooky! What are you doing here?
You made it this far. That's great. I shall grant you a gift for your progress. So just keep going.
I do like that painting. The password is pumpkin. Okay. Look behind you. That was kind of neat. Alright, Pat Pumpkin. I was gonna say, I don't think she's actually gonna give us anything. I kind of can't really do much. I'll go left. We're 25% of the way there. 1/4 of the way done. Of course, we don't know what the next few rooms are gonna get, or we're gonna get stuck somewhere or something. Don't open it. Of course I was gonna open it. Day 3. Hallucinations are manifesting at increasing intervals. The cause is probably sleep deprivation or a gas that is being pumped through the rooms. I have not yet been injured, so I don't think that cause is brain injury or blood clot. Oh, I hope we start seeing hallucinations. That might be fun. Be a new way to get jump scared. By this game, I mean it's been done before in other games, but yeah. So many doors to go walking through. I keep on pressing E to get through these doors. I'm secretly hoping to reach, what is it? The end of the maze. But what can I can't sing that. I'm gonna go through all this fun stuff. That's almost always the wrong way. Almost always. Not always, but almost. Let's see. Left and the right and the... Jeez, I'm losing control! No, just kidding. Let's go this way. Oh, wait, that's the right way. I got disappointed in myself. Well, then again, it's most of the time right rather than left, so, you know, I don't really mind the judge. This next door tells me this way. I'm hoping there's something that actually, like, legitimately scares the crap out of me. Okay, so I'm a veteran horror person. I've loved horror for years and years and years. A big old horror enthusiast and fun. So maybe it's because of that. This hasn't... I mean, I've been startled, but I haven't really felt dread yet. I've actually been more interested in the monsters than I've been afraid of them. Like, oh, that is an interesting monster. Oh, that's cool. It's like then again, Fatal Frame and Silent Hill don't scare me for the same reason. I find them more like, oh, that is interesting, as opposed to, oh, that's scary. If that makes any sense. I enjoy them. I immensely enjoy them even. I find them very entertaining and fun. And I say that horror doesn't specifically need to be scary to be good. That's just my take on it, though. Ah! See, that did actually scare me. That was actually a scare. I was just talking about that, actually. Anything further in? How deep do you think this place goes? Making my way downtown. It's locked. There's a note. This was such a surprise that there would be another entry, another actual entry, one I could admire. But then as suddenly as it came, it left, and now you disband. You influence as inspiration will never leave me. The game heard me talking bad, decided to give me something that actually scared me there. I'll give it credit there. This was an actual surprise. There would be another entry. Inspiration would leave me. I think these rooms are looping. I think this is the actual door. No, really? No. Maybe it's just trying to make me think that I'm looping. I don't trust you, game. Maybe I have to go backwards. I think it's backwards. Everything backwards is just a foolish trick. I should keep... Oh, there we go. Door actually opened. Ha, it was just a trick. Okay. Next up. Here we be. I'm walking down the hallway right through here. There's a door in front of me. I like the rooms that are all super foggy and nice looking like this. I'm hoping there's like some ghastly thing you see through the windows staring at you. That'd be kind of nice. It's time for the same YouTubers we saw before. At least I assume those were YouTubers. Not very many people regularly wear headphones while taking photos of themselves. It's a skull. It's an actual human skull. And it turns to look at you because it's a 2D texture that turns to look at you. Alright. Next up to the right. It's a door. I'll go left because I just went right. Next up, this door. Oh, it's a fan. Sure, I'll answer.
Hello? Yes, hello. Hi.
Hey!
Hello?
Hello!
I don't know if you want to look directly into the fan. Yes, hello. Hello? Yes, hello?
Hello!
Hi.
Hi! think you can actually sense my
I
voice?
don't know if you want to look directly into the fan. Yes, hello. Hello.
so-
Hello.
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 Yes, hello.
Hello. I know it's a Five Nights at Freddy's reference, but still.
Hello.
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 I don't know if you want to look directly into the
I'm
fan.
looking in the.
Yes,
Okay,
hello.
God, we're moving on.
Hello.
I figured that was a Five Nights at Freddy's reference because of the fan and the phone and all that, but yeah. Moving on from there. I'm moving forward. So many twists and turns. Right. There's only so many twisted rooms you can go through. Now we're getting close to the 1/3 mark. Pretty soon we'll hit 333. I was actually just about to say where that log popped up. There hasn't been much going on this floor. I mean, it was kind of a cool reference, like no monsters. That log doesn't count as a monster, by the way. It's not a monster, it's just a cute little log. Cute little log that we could rest in our bed, adopt as our own child, and say that this is Stumpy Jr. And yeah. That was the right way. Oh, there's a note over there. It is the right way, but note! I'll take a note of it. Slap me. Day 4. I'm starting to lose track of time. The battery on my phone became very low, so I delegated it to save it in case I find an exit. I would've... Yeah. Let's continue looping. Get my stamina back, and here we go. Next room. We made it to 280. Next! You think they have to throw some form of monster at me before we get to the next save point, you'd think. Maybe not. Maybe it's, 50 rooms saving grace or something. Because it's true that we met Spooky again. So maybe the 50 floors after Spooky usually aren't littered with stuff. I don't know. I like the music sort of kicking in. Alright. Booking it. I only have so much stamina. An unfortunate truth of the world. Ooh! That means spider monsters should be showing up soon. Because the things on the ceiling, those are significations of him. Do we hear clicking? Yeah, for anyone that thinks this game looks interesting, it is completely free on Steam. So, yeah. And also, the full version just came out today. It's been in early access for a while, but the finished version that has an ending is finally here. Yeah, I think the spider might be coming on soon. I'm hoping so. You see more of that creepy crawler. So far, not much. I'll go this way. One of these days, there'll be a new arcade machine, I swear to fucking God. Okay. We're almost to 300. I'll go right. More foggy dreams and memories full of YouTube pictures. Can we go forward? So it's forward, right? Right. Forward, right, forward? Forward. Forward, right, forward, right. So that's the left, forward, right, forward, left. Ta-da! Now at 99, only one more to go, we would have found destiny. In brevity, we find destiny. The coils, and I bet the note's gonna be on the side, and I have to go back and get it. Yeah, I don't even know I didn't even look over there this time. I totally suspected it because this guy always writes notes in these rooms. Day 5. I can't remember. Why did I come here? Was there ever a purpose? I believe death is steadily approaching me now. The hallucinations can hurt me. I'm out of provisions, and I'm having sudden, violent heart palpitations. I can't talk medical. I'm not a doctor. I pretend to be one on sometimes in games, but that's because they want me to be a doctor. I'm like, oh, I don't have a medical license. Anyways, 300. Ah, same poster. I'm a little bit disappointed. Alright, game save. Day 7. I can't tell the real from unreal anymore. My limbs refuse to move the way I want them to. I feel like I'm wading in a deep river that is always flowing against my direction. Now I will lay down and let the river flow over me. I will let it guide me to its end. I know where I'm going anyway. This entire place is just a gyrating, screaming rock in the vastness of an infinite kingdom. I'm going to rest now. I'll be watching over you. Okay. Next! And I don't really have that. I wonder if you like hit your head across so you could just slowly scald yourself. I'm thinking too hard about that. No, nothing. No, we're okay. I like how I know I've said this, but I need to emphasize. I like how the aesthetics change just a little bit every single time we go through, like the wall style changes. Even if it retains mostly the same sort of look, it slightly changes. Since we haven't met a monster in a while, I think one's gonna come early this time. Maybe. I'm trying to. I kind of want to see a new entity, not one that we've already fought before. The enemies that we fought so far, honestly, they're really easy to avoid. Not saying that I want some super hard, challenging horror game. That I don't think that would work well for this game, especially since you don't get save points till every 50 rooms. But you know, just something unexpected. All right, so many 300 turns. Here we go. Ooh, this is different. I take the temple to the right. Ooh. It's like Zelda. Illusioned rooms. That one's not illusion. This one's secretly illusioned. I'll take this door. This is totally Zelda inspired. Ah, okay, I see what you did there. Cry's gonna be happy. Let's see. Let's read this. But just afterwards, he came, running to the river, crying and wailing that his children were being drowned. He dove into the river, trying to save his possessions. The townspeople, bitter and still angry, watched him frantically thrashing and dive into the river until he never came back to the surface of the water. We got scissors. One day, a strange merchant came to town. He sold handmade puppets and trinkets, and all the children loved to store in his gifts. Oh my. But the town couldn't support the store because the other shops were failing. The other shopkeepers became jealous, so one night some of the townspeople took all his puppets and threw them in the river. You think rivers are gonna... rivers. You think puppets are gonna come to us? Probably. It's a room of illusion. It does definitely recall the Shadow Temple from the good old Zelda franchise, though. I'll go this way. Oh, it's locked. How about this way? That one is always there, maybe? Found a door that actually opens. It's got mask. But just afterwards, he came running to the river, crying and wailing that his children were being drowned. He drove his river, and I think I already read this, didn't I? Oh, it loops back here, no wonder. You remember what direction I come from. Remember where you came from, my child. This one's locked, which means I have to go to the door on the other side. Got it. Or not. This isn't actually a door. It just looks like a door. Maybe it's the fire. Maybe there's some grander mystery here.